Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, Our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Airbase Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Okay, that was a really cool opening. Hey everyone, welcome to this quick look, part 1 at Ace Combat 7. This is a fighter pilot game. I don't know if it's more of a sim or kind of an arcadey style fighter pilot game. I'll be honest, I don't have a history with Ace Combat 7 or fighter pilot games in general, or flying sims or anything like that. So what caught my attention when they announced Ace Combat 7 was that it supported PlayStation VR. So of course I was super down with that, and that's the hook that drew me in. And of course everything else looks cool, but like, VR fighter pilot game. Oh, that sounds so fun. We're gonna learn the ropes. This is just missile porn and plane porn, isn't it? Like, it's just fighter jet porn now. We're gonna get the hang of things with Mission 1. Not in VR. That's gonna be what the part 1 of this quick look is all about. And then for part 2, I'm getting that PSVR headset out, and I cannot wait for that. I'm also just very excited to see whether or not this appeals to me at all.
Stand by at the front.
Like, just the core premise, even without the hook of this super immersive VR experience.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight.
Okay, here we go.
Party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
How much of this is going to be alert? This is a really nice looking game. Okay, I don't have to pitch it up.
Men are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
It just lifts off the runway automatically.
Restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Oh,
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taking a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
that's how I can go between first person, third person, cockpit view.
All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Golem Squadron.
Understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts.
Okay.
Our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay, that's my special weapon.
I'm your wingman.
X is my main guns.
Now, that's what it means to be in an element.
And first target is just straight ahead.
Bombers.
What are the terms? It's roll, pitch, yaw
Here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
for vertical, horizontal, azimuth.
Confirmed down. Good job.
I mean, not respectively. I don't know these. But right off the bat, it's pretty intuitive just to do with a stick. Like, if you've done any, like,
There it is, sitting there all
piloting in a video game before, this is intuitive right away. And just really, really pretty and cool. Okay, we have a timer for this mission, and here we go. This appears to be the pop-off moment. So we have 5 flares. I guess if we get a missile lock on us. 70 missiles, and then the... Oh, okay, we have 16 of those. It did give us that thing about left trigger being decelerate. And that might be if something rides straight past us to just turn really quick on a dime without pursuing at full speed and not being able to ever catch them, like as I'm turning. Oh, that's not gonna hit, no way. Oh, it did! Oh! Almost buzzed me. Holy shit, this is cool. Okay, so that wasn't a proper lock-on. That was just, they kind of blind aimed at me. Or blind fired. And switch between targets. This is real nice. What was the warning for? Was one of them behind me trying to lock on? Dude, I'm having fun already. Okay, there's one that's just circling me. This is where the deceleration's really handy. What? There we go.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
I want to fly like this for a little bit. We have any other? Yeah. Him?
In range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. Got this. I know the kid showed some promise, but
God.
remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Yeah, exactly. Haven't got my feet wet yet. Oh, I cannot wait to do part 2 of this in VR. Because this is already really fun. Never been a big fan, like, at least in racing games and the limited amount of fighter pilot stuff I've done in video games, of cockpit view. I'd rather a first-person view or third. So I'm really curious how people who have gotten a chance to play Ace Combat since it came out on Tuesday, and who are veterans of the series, who have played a bunch of flight sims or like arcade fighter pilot games, feel about this.
Mage 2 locked.
And that's... Oh! That is a lock-on and a big spread of missiles. But looked like it only exhausted one.
Nice going, Mage 2.
So it's one charge of all those missiles, I think?
You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers.
Hold on, I have to see once the next time I fire. Is that the whole mission?
Skykeeper, this is Mage.
Nah, no way.
Tally 2 bandits.
We still have all these up here.
It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. 2, let's maintain element.
And then there's gonna be a bunch of fighter jet customization later. Okay, he's through the cloud bank. Yeah.
2 new enemy groups.
Okay, no, that did fire 2 off. And take 2 charges from the
Combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Huh?
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Hey, just fire at him. It's all good. No need to tell them apart. Yeah, we still got plenty left in this one. I mean, the score does make me think more of like an arcade game. I don't think you would even get a proper flight sim on just a controller, right? That is where you have like the full decked out, you know, cockpit set up and the peripherals for that. Oh, I could use the camera centering itself again. There we go. Make that work. Yeah. How many more left? Just another batch down there.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
I'm really curious what they're gonna do to vary things up in later missions. To keep it from becoming, like, repetitive. This is a good lock on.
Bandit on me.
2 left.
1 remaining. Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
I didn't feel confident about releasing the missiles
Enemies locked on.
when he was about to just pass right under me.
Missile incoming.
Whoa. You.
That's a miss.
Come on, right into the ocean. Yeah! Just seeing, like, this plume of black smoke and the fire whiz right by you after you land a hit. Oh, that's so good. Or the scrap after you destroy one and pass straight by. God, why didn't I get into these types of games sooner?
Bandit on me.
There you are. Come on. Was trying to lead him just a little bit. Oh, we're getting too close. Too close. Too close, man. Should have decelerated a little bit. I see the runway beneath me. Okay, we have to switch back.
Nice work, Mage 2.
We still have a lot of missiles. Just gonna have a harder time getting a lock. That was ambitious.
Mage 2, walking.
Yeah. That quite do it? Okay, so I think red is just straight up an enemy pilot, right? And then the whites are the drones? That's what it seems to be. In that case, who is this far out? How far away? There. I don't think that's quite gonna do it, but trying to lead him with missiles. Yeah! Oh, this kicks ass.
Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down.
Hey, there it is.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Calaen Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Where are we making it back to?
Return to base and report for debriefing.
I don't remember where that was, so I'm just trying to regroup with all the blues. With all my golem friends. Which is what they call them here in the Force. They're my squad friends.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
Oh, is this a replay of the whole mission? That I can just scrub through?
Good luck.
Control.
And change camera angles at will. That's really cool.
Calaen Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
Oh. Wow, I like that feature a lot. Okay, so this is part 1 of the quick look. I think part 2 is going to be all of mission 2 in VR. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.